You might think it would be obvious if you had high blood sugar, but it's actually entirely possible for signs of high blood sugar to fly under the radar. There are a lot of people who don't realize they have high blood sugar, so if this is the case for you, you certainly aren't alone. In today's video we are going to talk about 10 signs of high blood sugar you really shouldn't ignore. Watch the video till its end and don't forget to leave a comment. 1. Fatigue. Feeling tired may be the most common early sign of high blood sugar, Dr. Hatipoğlu says. It's also one that can occur, to a mild degree, with even the mild and normal blood sugar fluctuations that happen in people without diabetes, or with prediabetes, when they consume a large amount of simple carbs, like sugar, she says. Of course, tiredness is a pretty nonspecific symptom, and can even be a sign of low blood sugar. If you notice fatigue regularly occurring right after you eat, though, especially a carb-heavy meal, it may have to do with rising blood sugar levels. People will say, "I want to nap after lunch," or, "I just cannot open my eyelids after dinner," often after eating something like a lot of pasta or potatoes or sweets. To be clear, there's nothing wrong with eating these foods. But if you notice that they always affect you in a very specific way that you find troubling, like always making you incredibly sleepy, it's a sign you may want to talk to a medical professional. 2. Frequent urination. When you have too much sugar in your blood, your kidneys start trying to pour out more sugar to get rid of it. And as they excrete the sugar, they pull out water with it. This makes you have to visit the bathroom more than usual. 3. Increased thirst. This is a natural effect of peeing more, because your body becomes dehydrated. People start feeling thirsty all the time. The dehydration also becomes cyclical, the Mayo Clinic explains. The more you pee, the thirstier you are, the more you drink, the more you pee, and so on. 4. Headaches. Dehydration from any cause can trigger headaches. Of course, headaches can be a sign of many different things, but it's worth getting checked out if it's something new or coupled with other symptoms here. The dehydration can also worsen your fatigue in addition to your headaches, by the way. 5. Blurred vision. When there is excess sugar in the blood, it can affect some unexpected areas in the body, like your eyes, according to the Cleveland Clinic. Essentially, extra sugar, along with a little water, gets trapped in the lens in the middle of the eye, causing a blurred effect, Dr. Hatipoğlu explains. This is temporary and not the same as the damage to the eye that can occur in the long term with a condition like diabetes. 6. Nausea, vomiting, confusion, and more. These seemingly disparate symptoms are all signs of a rare and life-threatening state called diabetic ketoacidosis, DKA, according to the U.S. National Library of Medicine. DKA can cause the symptoms above, as well as stomach pain, trouble breathing, dry or flushed skin, fruity-smelling breath, or difficulty paying attention. It usually occurs in people with type 1 diabetes and is sometimes the first sign they are sick, according to the U.S. National Library of Medicine. More rarely, DKA can occur to a milder degree in type 2 diabetes. DKA happens when the liver is unable to use the sugar in the blood for energy without insulin and begins to break down body fat into a type of fuel called ketones at such a high rate that they become toxic and make the blood acidic, the U.S. National Library of Medicine explains. DKA can be fatal if left untreated, so anyone experiencing these symptoms should seek care immediately. Over time, untreated high blood sugar can cause additional symptoms, such as 7. Recurrent infections. Consistent hyperglycemia can weaken the body's immune response, according to the CDC. This makes it harder for your body to fight off some infections, making them more frequent, lingering, or serious. Dr. Hatipoğlu especially tends to see frequent yeast infections in people with vaginas who have diabetes. This is because excess sugar from high blood sugar spilling out through the urine helps feed the bacteria that can cause these infections, the NIDDK says. Diabetes can also make you more prone to UTIs, according to the CDC. 8. Slow healing sores. High blood sugar levels can affect your body's circulatory system as well, Dr. Hatipoğlu says, impairing blood flow and the body's ability to heal itself. Sores that take a while to heal, often on the feet, are a common sign of this decreased circulation, according to the Mayo Clinic. 9. Dental issues. Glucose is present in your saliva as well as your blood. When there's too much of it, it helps harmful bacteria in your mouth grow and combine with food particles to create plaque, the NIDDK explains. This leads to issues like tooth decay, cavities, gingivitis, gum disease, and bad breath. Swollen, tender, and bleeding gums are one of the first things to look out for. 10. Tingling hands and feet. Over the years, hyperglycemia can begin to impact nerve function and eventually cause nerve damage, called neuropathy, Dr. Hatipoğlu says. The most common kind of neuropathy is peripheral, according to the NIDDK, which affects the extremities. You might start noticing feelings of tingling, numbness, or burning in your hands, feet, arms, and legs, per the Mayo Clinic. How is it treated? If you have diabetes and notice any of the early signs of high blood sugar, test your blood sugar and call the doctor. They may ask you for the results of several readings. They could recommend the following changes. Drink more water. Water helps remove excess sugar from your blood through urine, and it helps you avoid dehydration. Exercise more. Working out can help lower your blood sugar. But under certain conditions, it can make blood sugar go even higher. Ask your doctor what kind of exercise is right for you. Caution. If you have type 1 diabetes and your blood sugar is high, you need to check your urine for ketones. When you have ketones, do not exercise. If you have type 2 diabetes and your blood sugar is high, you must also be sure that you have no ketones in your urine and that you are well hydrated. Then your doctor might give you the okay to exercise with caution as long as you feel up to it. Change your eating habits. You may need to meet with a dietitian to change the amount and types of foods you eat. Switch medications. Your doctor may change the amount, timing, or type of diabetes medications you take. Don't make changes without talking to them first. If you have type 1 diabetes and your blood sugar is more than 250 mg per deciliter, your doctor may want you to test your urine or blood for ketones. Call your doctor if your blood sugar is running higher than your treatment goals. How to prevent it if you work to keep your blood sugar under control. Follow your meal plan, exercise program, and medicine schedule. You shouldn't have to worry about hyperglycemia. You can also know your diet, count the total amounts of carbs in each meal and snack. Test your blood sugar regularly. Tell your doctor if you have repeated abnormal blood sugar readings. Wear medical identification to let people know you have diabetes in case of an emergency. Thank you for watching.